Today, I'm going to show you the Barkless Pro by eCollar Technologies, the most humane bark collar on the market. This thing can actually sense the difference between a nuisance bark and a protective bark, thus correcting unwanted behavior but allowing for behavior that we want to encourage. So what I'm going to do is in the next part of this video is I'm going to show you the features. I'm going to put a link below so you can order one for yourself. But folks, I'm telling you, I've tried this out time and time again over the past month, and this thing works. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the Bp-504 from eCollar Technologies. For sake of the video, I did remove the collar so we can manipulate this a little bit better. And I want to go over, we'll start from the back and then work our way into the features. But at first glimpse, you see that it does obviously look a little bit different than an eCollar. Now, if you're a fan of eCollar Technologies and you already have a mini educator, the beautiful thing about this is we can use the same charger from our mini educator for our Barkless Pro. And personally, I like stuff that allows me to have universal chargers. In today's world, there's just too many chargers. And if you're out there with tablets and phones and watches and everything else, everything seems to take a different charger. So it's nice to actually see a company have a universal design that takes the same charger. Clearly, you'll see the contact points and the sensor, and then one button, which will control the on-off and the features. So we're going to hold that button in, and you're going to see that the collar is on. Now, the 00, that is your counter. So I'm going to hold this in. You'll notice that that light is green. That tells me that this is charged. If it was flashing amber, then it basically tells us, hey, you have 24 hours to charge this thing. And then when it's flashing red, that's basically like your low fuel light. Hey, pull in, find a gas station. So plug this thing in and get it charged immediately. So turn it off. So we're going to cycle through here. So there's your counter and it goes from 00 to 99. There's your level setting. I'm just going to hold this button in. We're going to see it flash and I can cycle through the levels. Now, level 0 is going to give a tone only option. Me personally, for small dogs or sensitive dogs, I will start at a level 0 with the tone only because there are a lot of dogs that respond to that. If they don't respond to it, then guess what? You can take it up to level 1, start at level 1. If you have a large dog, I raise German Shepherds. I have German Shepherds. They're conditioned to collars, and I want to do away with the nuisance bark but keep the protective bark. I'm going to use the auto feature on number 9. Because it's going to sense if it's just a nuisance bark or it's protective bark and correct the appropriate. Okay, so now you're going to notice that we have an L. That is the sensitivity setting. So we have low, medium, and high. We'll set that on high. Go to the next thing. Hold that in. That is for the tone. 0 is on. F is off. We're going to turn that on. I do want the Pavlovian tone. And the last feature is going to be your test mode. So it's going to allow for a test of the collar at the current setting. So let's say that you're trying to figure out what setting works well for your dog. You could put it on the level 1 and test mode and hook it up to your dog. And there you have it. That's basically a rundown on the features of the Barkless Pro. I've used this over the past 3 weeks since they sent it to me, and I can't say enough positive about this. All right, so there you have it. The Bp-504, the Barkless Pro by eCollar Technologies. The link is below in the description. I can't say enough about their products. People, They have researched and researched the technology to make the most humane e-collars, bark collars, and e-fences on the market. So if you're in need of one, reach out to the fine folks at E-Collar Technologies. They are assembled in the United States, and you will have it in your house within a matter of a few days. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.